Yo, what to do, everybody? This is Corey Smith, aka Seaboard Ballin, and welcome to Talk NBA. This is my show. Welcome, and if this is your first time seeing my video, subscribe to my channel below. Like my video, share my video, post a comments. Not everything I say you're going to agree with, and highlights will be in video response below. So let's jump straight into the action and talk basketball. The Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers. Now, the Knicks are playing without Carmelo. You know, Carmelo got into that little altercation with Kevin Garnett, so he won't be available for this game. He's serving a one-game suspension. However, J.R. Smith has been playing phenomenal this season, scoring 24 points in his last 9 games. He's averaging 24 points actually. Bowling. And J.R. Smith have been really good as far as pretty much picking up the slack. So hopefully he'll be able to score 24 or better in this game, because this game is really it's a big game right now. The New York Knicks is one of the better teams in the NBA as far as record wise. These guys have been playing really good basketball, but Carmelo is a part of that team. Amari returns, so Amari is definitely going to be a factor in this game. I would expect him to be a factor in this game, because no Melo, so it should be a real good game. With that being said, the Indiana Pacers actually is, they're not the underdog in this situation, because of the simple fact that these guys are on an 8-game home winning streak right now. And they're looking for their 9th straight win at home, and they haven't done that in almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying? They beat Miami on Tuesday's win, and held Miami to a season low 77 points. Wow. These guys are the best defensive team in the NBA right now, and at home they're only giving up 83 points at home, but they're only allowing opponents 90 points overall. You know what I'm saying? These guys have been playing great defensive basketball, and they don't really have any superstars. Their leading scorer is George Paul and David West, and that's barely 17 points a game. And these guys, have just been playing defense, and that's where it all starts, is the defensive end. You don't gotta put up 30 points a game, 40 points or whatever. Just as long as you're playing defense, put up. Everybody can get a shot here and there, and everybody can average 10, 15 points. And as long as you're winning, what's the big deal? These guys, rebounding, they're playing defense. These guys are one of the teams to watch out for in the NBA come playoff time, and I'm definitely enjoy watching the Indiana Pacers game. To my surprise, I didn't expect them to beat Miami, but I know that they was going to beat Miami because of the rebounding. Like, everybody's going to start looking at that to beat Miami. Just grab rebounds. Miami do not have no legitimate big man, and LeBron can't do it all. You know what I mean? Even though we know he has the potential to do it, we know that he's not going to use his intelligence to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? So Knicks versus Pacers, like I said, without Melo, this game should be, is really the game of the night. But without Melo, it's gonna be a game for the Pacers. I have to go with the Pacers, because I expect George Paul to continue playing high basketball, high IQ basketball, and like I said, J.R. Smith is gonna be a good showdown. Let me just put it at that. George Paul versus J.R. Smith, and I expect this game to be. Everybody should be watching this game, because it's a New York game versus the Pacers, but I have to take the Pacers to win that, and that's all I have to say. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know who you think is gonna win, and thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Highlights will be in video response roughly 20-25 minutes after the game. Holla at your boy. Deuces.